Hey guys, this is Deeper in the Red, back with more AI Dungeon. And I should mention off the top, I took a little break from recording around Thanksgiving, so, I'm a little out of practice here. So if I'm not on my game today, that would be why. And if I am on my game today, then, there's a first time for everything. Uh, and I got a new microphone, I should mention. So if there's a drastic change in audio quality, that would be why. Hopefully it's for the better, but it's possible I just haven't gotten the settings quite dialed in yet. But yeah, let's get into it. We are going to be dropping Donkey for now. I felt like it was time to move on. I had considered continuing with that character, but I think it's time to do something new. But we are going to keep going with AI RPG though. I had a lot of fun with that. And the character we're going to be playing is, I think, for the first time since I started doing this, we're going to be using a pre-existing character. We're going to be playing Sir Bearington. And Sir Bearington is a dude in his race. What should I put as his race? I'm worried if I put bear, people are going to react to me as if I'm a bear, which is kind of would defeat the purpose. So should I put human? Maybe I should put bear disguised as a human. Hopefully that works. My class. I believe Sir Bearington is a rogue. My class weapon. Huh. Well, I'm a rogue. I should probably use daggers. But I don't really need a weapon. I have claws. So I'll just use claws. Enter what you are wearing. Oh god, what is Sir Bearington wearing? You know, he is a rogue. Let's just wear some leather armor. Enter your special trinket. To wear an amulet of luck. Enter the name of the land you wish for your adventure to take place in. Oh god, I don't know. Alright, I looked up a fantasy land name generator and came up with Droyston. Or Droystan. I don't know how you'd pronounce that. Oh, that's a lot of text. Okay. You are Sir Bearington, a male bear disguised as a human rogue. You fight with a claws, are wearing leather armor, in your possession you have an amulet of bluff. Eager to leave your dull life behind you, you purchase a map of a distant land known as Droyston from a traveling merchant, then hire a ferry to sail out there. The ferry docks and you are let loose in the large coastal town of Sillin, ready to set out in this new land. During the ferry ride, you learn of the vast opportunity this town has for eager adventurers such as yourself. Unfortunately, you may have arrived too late, as you see a myriad of armor-clad individuals traveling out and around the city with purpose. You are afraid you will not get much choice in what quests you can partake. You arrive in the town square at around midday and glance at the bounty board. It is almost completely barren and only one quest letter remains posted up. You hope it is something worthy of your time. You pull down the letter which bears the seal of Sillin Town Council. It starts with a printed foreword written by the town council which reads, Dear adventurers, our humble hamlet of Sillin has been besieged by a myriad of problems as of late. This bounty letter offers up to 1,200 gold for any adventurer who would aid our town in solving the following problem. Below that, scrawled in rough handwriting, contains the following. Adventurers, please help. Our farms on the outskirts of Sillin are beset upon by terrible beasts. They've laid waste the whole fields of wheat and barley, and we fear the beasts will lay waste to our entire food supply if something is not done. Kill the beasts, and we will pay well. I take the bounty. You are rogue through and through, and will take any opportunity you can to make an extra coin. You reason that if you help slay the beasts, then the town would surely pay well for your assistance. Well, hopefully the beasts aren't bears, because that would be awkward. I go to the Three Rats Tavern. At the tavern, a large foreboding building, several dwarves talk with the barkeep, a brawny man built like a blacksmith. I grunt at the barkeep and mime drinking a beer. The barkeep nods and brings you a glass of the golden liquid. I'm surprised that worked. I drink the beer. The brewery has obviously dealt with the rainy summer by watering the barley. The resulting beer is sweet and has no taste. I'm pretty sure sweet is a taste, but sure. You pay the barkeep and exit the tavern, heading into the gray, oppressive day. I didn't want to leave the tavern. I go back to the tavern and look for adventurers. You go back to the tavern where you briefly meet two roguish types. One, a dark elf, asks what you want done. You grunt at him and point towards the map. I show the elf the bounty letter. The elf grins, his sharp teeth looking more like a shark's teeth than any human's. He nods and points towards the darkest corner of the tavern. I wonder if he's a shark in a disguise like I'm a bear in disguise. I follow the elf. The elf leads you upstairs to a dark corner of the tavern, one that's been overlooked by most, if not for the darkness, then for the dingy curtain that's been draped over it. He pulls back the dingy curtain to reveal a trap door. He takes out a small keyring from his pocket and unlocks the large metal-bound book, before handing it to you. Here. Why is he giving me a book? Here, he says, I've flogged the key to the book. Take it and open it, and the book itself will tell you what to do with it. Good luck. What does this have to do with anything? I open the book. The cover of the book is an old, deteriorating leather-bound volume on demonology. You turn to the first page, which is blank and bland. On the following pages, a poorly written series of symbols and unfamiliar runes begin to appear. You continue turning through the book, and each page of the book becomes more and more bizarre. This version of the book is a first printing, printed in 1986. You flip through the book, finding nothing but deeply bizarre markings, and realize that you're not going to find what you're looking for here. I tear apart the book with my claws and teeth. The great tome of demonology seems almost weightless in your hands. You tear through the brittle pages and bits of paper and flake off the cover, and a thick cloud of dust rises up into the air. I return to the tavern. Well, I'm kind of already in the tavern, but you know what I mean. Hopefully the game knows what I mean. You walk into the tavern and are immediately tackled to the floor by several dwarves. You knock a few of them off you, but eventually they overwhelm and subdue you. Oh wait, that's not what happens at all, you think to yourself. What? Dwarves bring you to a large half-ogre, half-orc judge who is overseeing a dwarf-ogre wrestling match. What the hell has happened here? I start growling and roaring. You start roaring and growling, vibrating with animalistic energy. The judge is taken aback and you manage to turn the attention away from you. You break free from the ropes. And as soon as you do, several large hands grab you and pin your arms at your side. I'm not a beast. Who said that? It wasn't me. I am a beast. I maul the people holding me down. You lash out at the people holding you down, but it's in vain. You manage to hurt a few of them, but they don't let go. He's a beast. Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. I look at them questioningly. I look at the judge questioningly. Alright. The AI seems to be having trouble with this for some reason. Let's try again. God damn it. I growl in confusion and look at the judge. You look at the judge, who is an obese ogre with a sizable mustache. You are confused as to why he's calling you a beast, but he sounds serious. The judge laughs loudly. Ah ha 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 ha. You must be joking, big beard. The judge turns to the ogre behind him. Clem, how much wood would a wood dale need to burn this guy? What? The judge laughs again. You roar, attempting to show your confusion. You can't joke about this. Haha, I guess you don't know your history, do you? Burn him then. The crowd of dwarves begins to advance towards you. I tackle a dwarf and rip out his throat with my teeth. You lunge forward, knocking down a dwarf as you bite into his throat. Blood gushes into your mouth and you hurl the dying dwarf aside. The dwarves continue to advance, as you do likewise. I maul the rest of the dwarves. You smash your claw into the faces of several dwarves, crushing their skulls. You fight on, taking on several large dwarves and ogres. From the center of the battle, you spit in a stream of blood at the judge. I swipe my claws across the face of the judge. The judge stumbles backwards, but manages to steady himself. You immediately begin to swipe at him, cutting deep gashes into his face and leaving him a bloody mess. I start eating the judge. You grab the judge's head and pull it into your mouth. Flesh is torn off in chunks as you bite down, chewing and swallowing the chunks of meat. Jesus. You push the judge's head down your gullet and his body remains limp and lifeless. God. I look at the remaining dwarves and ogres and roar intimidatingly. God damn it, the AI doesn't know what to do with that. Try again. God, it's messing up a lot today. Alright, just roar intimidatingly. You snarl and many of the dwarves begin to back off. The judge's body is still in your mouth and you knock your head imperceptibly from side to side. The bloodlust is appeased for now. Alright, he's dead. Let's get out of here. You finish swallowing the judge's body and promptly puke. I leave. You stagger out of the law court as the dwarves clear away the judge's body. You wipe the puke from your mouth and shakingly begin to clean your armor. I look for a stream to clean myself in. You know, when I started this story, I kind of expected it to be fun and quirky, not gory.